Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ken Oloch back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about arrays. Without further ado, let's get into it. So what is an array? An array is a special variable which can hold more than one value at a time. If you have a list of items, let's say cars, car 1 is equals to Ford, car 2 is equals to Volvo, car 3 is equals to BMW. So if you type it in variable form, it would be in list format. So however, what if you want to loop through the cars and find a specific one? And what if you had not 3 cars but 300? The solution is an array. An array can hold many values under a single name, and you can access the values by referring to an index number. To access the elements of an array, you refer to an array element by referring to the index number. So the first example I'm going to show you is one of cars, and yeah, let's get into it. So we go cars is equals to Ford, Ford, Volvo, and Volvo, um, and BMW. And then we do X is equals to cars and 0. Now print X. So this is the proper way. This is the proper way of writing the proper way of accessing the elements of an array. There are more complicated ways of accessing the arrays. I can show you that code too, but for starters, you want to go with a simple code. And next, we're going to be talking about how to modify the value of the first array. So yeah. So I've written a code for changing the first element of your array. So this code simply says, to change the first element, we had I 1 2 3 4 5 7 10 for the numbers, and so for the output we had I 0 2 3 5 7 10. So this was to change these numbers at the top on line 5 to line 11 to line 9 and line 13. So 0 2 3 5 7 and 10. And yeah, this is a simple code that you can write to change or modify the first value of your array. Um, so another code that we're going to be looking at is the length of an array, and yeah, you can see that these codes are basically self-explanatory. Array is just a type of variable, a simple like subcategory of variable, and yeah. So I've written another code for um, removing removing like parts of the array, or the parts of the code that we written. So um, for the third element, we see that the numbers that are given to us is 1 2 3 and 4, but it says we'll remove number 2 and we'll remove number 2, which is a we'll remove number 2, which is the third element, and it will print I 1 2 3 4, and this and you would type delete number, deleting entire array, print number, error, array is not defined, and that's just removing and um, finding different parts of the array. So the next part we're going to talk about is where to use arrays. Um, so where and when to use arrays. So lists are much more flexible than arrays, and then they can store elements of different data types, including strings. And if you need to do mathematical computation and arrays and matrices, you're much better off using something like NumPy. So what are the uses of arrays created from the Python array module? The array type is just a thin wrapper on C arrays, which provides space-efficient storage of basis C-style data types. If you need to allocate an array that you know will not change, then arrays can be faster and use less memory than lists. Unless you don't really need arrays, then array module may be needed to interface with C code, then use then the use of the array module is not recommended. So basically, what it's saying is you don't you don't really need to use arrays. They're just special tools that you can use, special tools you can access, and it's fun to learn when you're learning Python. And you'd rather start by knowing all the different types. We're going to be talking about matrices next, I'm pretty sure, or a, a deeper. We're going to go deeper into arrays in the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, and yeah.